Hey everyone, Mark here. I'm back again with a new video. This one's about money management. Just want to explain a few different things with money management. This is not about trading a system. You can just do whatever it is that you want. You can toss a coin. You can do whatever you like. But with 3 wins out of 10 and having 7 losses, if you did that with binary, you wouldn't be in profit. But you can with Forex. Now, I'm going to show this on a lot of different types of systems. It doesn't matter what you use. This is the binary destroyer. Now let's just go over a few things what I would do. This is a divergence indicator, and say for instance you decided to forget about the arrows at the moment. You're just going to use when this divergence indicator painted, which was there, because it repaints. It could have been up here, here and here. So what you do is you would wait for it to cross this line. You would take it at, well, you can wait till it paints across the line, or the second it goes across, that's up to you. And you would move your stop and trail it. Okay, so maybe you get up here somewhere. Let's just say as soon as it crosses, let's just say you have a stop loss that trails, and you do it every 5 pips, and you get up to here, that's 30 pips. So when you're coming back down here somewhere, it closes here, say. Or you could say once it goes back underneath that line again, you will stop it. Let's just say that's what you do. So you would pull it out there for 12 pips, and you do that, I don't know, let's just say you've done it here as well. You've won this trade here. So you close there, say, for 45 pips. So you've got over 60 pips out of 2 trades. That one's not a trade. Here's another one here. So you're going in here, and you get another 30 there. So what, we're about 90 pips from 3 trades. And if you have, let's just say, let's just say that's the 3 that you've won, and you've say got 90 to 100 pips out of it, probably made, I don't know, depending on your account size. We won't even worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. We'll just work on the pips, because everyone's account sizes are different. Let's just say you've got 90 pips and you have a 10 pip stop loss on the other 7, so that's 70 pips take off. You still got 20 pips up, so you still got to be in profit. Okay, so this is just the divergence without the bands, same difference. If you want to just take it straight after the divergence without the moving average, this one, let's just say you've taken the arrows. As soon as the arrow paints, you take a trade until you see the next arrow. Okay. Alright. So, or you might do this one. Okay. I don't know how many pips you get out of that. It's not even really about the, look, here's this is a Heikin-Ashi one. The way I would work this one is as soon as if I'm seeing flat bottoms, I take a trade. As soon as I see a tail, whether it's white or red, it doesn't bother me. If I'm going up, as soon as I see a tail, which will be that red one, I'll stop the trade. That's how I would work that. Same difference here. You take arrows outside of the bands. This is a high and low of the day. How you would work this is if it crosses the low of the day, you take a trade. As soon as it hits the high of the day, take a sell. It just uses trailing stop. This is just a moving average cross, same difference. It's not even about that. It's what it's about is working out that if you take 10 trades, 7 of them lose, with good money management, the 3 that you win, you should be able to make money. So yeah, we'll just bring up, let's get a calculator. And let's just say on, that thing annoys me. Let's just say you make around $1 a pip, maybe. Will we say $1 a pip? Alright, we'll make it easy and say $1 a pip. So $1 we did made $90 from those trades, and what was the other thing? We lost 70 pips, didn't we? So alright, well we don't even need a calculator. You make $20 just by winning 3 trades. Okay? So you're in profit. But if you did that with binary, you'd be in deep poo-poo. So let's just look at binary for a minute. With binary, you nearly have to win 7 out of 10 just to be equal. So if you lost 7, if you're doing $100 a trade, you would have lost $700, and you would have only won 3. You would have only got $210. So you would have been almost $500 in the red. So anyway, I probably haven't explained that 100% the way I was in my head I wanted to explain it. But all I'm just saying is if you watch what you're doing with your money management and don't open 90 trades at a time, or if you've only got a $1,000 account and you don't want 7 trades open and them going against you in drawdown, and all of a sudden all these trades are closing everywhere. Just open 1 or 2 trades at a time. Use 1 to 5% of your trade, of your account size. Like the way that I look at it is that if you find a good system, right, that works, and you're not greedy with what you're doing, or you pull your stop to break even as soon as you can, then trail it or whatever, then you're going to do okay. It's the people who get a bit greedy and try and take too much out of a trade, like here, say for instance, you took this trade here, right? As soon as the yellow crosses here, let's just say as soon as you saw that and you saw the yellow pulling away, you got in, say, here somewhere, right? Even if you stopped it at the top of this candle here, when that wick hit up there at just under 6 pips, that's money in your pocket, and away you go. But let's just say you let it go a bit longer and you pulled it out there at 12, you're laughing. But if you decided that you wanted to just keep on going, well, that's fine. Just have a trailing stop. So you get up here somewhere, and you got a 5 pip trailing stop, well, you come back down here and you're out. But if you just kept letting it go with no stop at all, that candle took you out massively. So for me, this is the way that I would suggest that you all go. Think about it, do the maths. Those that are a bit smarter with the maths than me can understand what I'm trying to convey here. I think that you don't have to, you can literally toss a coin and go, well, okay, I'm going to toss a coin, heads for go up, tails for to go down. Price is here. Okay, let's just do naked charts, no template. Okay, heads we go up, tails we go down. We throw the the coin up and it says go up. So we go up, but this is going down, we lose. Heads we go up, tails we go down. You know, you can get what I'm getting at, right? But if you've got a stop loss, right, a tight one that's manageable, that eventually, if you like get those 3 wins, and they're big enough wins, like you might all say here we're going up, and it goes down, pulls your stop out, and then you toss it again, and it goes up, and from here up to here, or even here, you're making your money back before you get stopped out here. That's all I'm trying to say. I hope that was clear. If not, I'm going to try and find a few videos on YouTube that explain this probably a little bit clearer than I do, but I'm really hoping that was helpful. Take it easy, guys.